Yeah, okay. So I want to share my command prompt. Where is the command prompt? Okay, where is my command prompt? See. 1 second, it's not open. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. My PC got stuck. 1 second. Yeah, see over here, I'm going to create, Asta itself, I deleted that one. Just I'm going to create a program for that. Okay, yeah, see this. So here I'm creating a package. In package, I'm giving the name as CRR, semicolon, and then class, name of the class, like example. I would have do this previously so that here it takes more time. It's okay. The public class, sorry, public static void main, and inside the braces string single dimensional array. Okay, and then just press enter. And here itself, I need to mention system dot out dot print ln. Okay, cool. So this is my package. Good. So I'm going to save this inside a D folder. So like this, inside, yeah, I will take it as an F folder. This is F folder. This is a dev directory. Inside this, I'm going to save this one with the same name as example.java. Okay. Yeah, let me check whether it has been created or not. Go to the folder itself. Just I want to show you where it has been created. That's it. Yeah, see this one. It has been created over here. So inside this, we are having the name of the package is CRR. So if we run this program, this class file is going to store inside CRR folder. Okay, again, I'm telling you this class file is stored inside a CRR. Okay, let me run this program. How to run this program? We already discussed that. Okay. We need to go to that folder first of all, like inside a command prompt. If you want to go somewhere else, just put a colon over here. You want to go to the F drive, then put a colon over here and then press enter. You will enter into that particular folder, I mean directory. So here inside an F directory, we are having example.java. How you are going to compile that? Java C And here in the last class, we mentioned -d, but never mentioned a folder, now a directory over here. So here we need to mention in which directory you want to create, either D or a C or somewhere else, somewhere anything else. I want to create it inside an F only, like this, and there should be a colon. Again, I'm telling you, there should be a colon. Inside F directory, you are going to create that class, not the file. The file is available inside F drive. Here inside an F drive, you're going to create the class file and then space the name of the class file. Okay. And then press enter. See, now we'll check whether it has been created or not. Just go to the folder and share. Where is that? Yeah, see this one. Let me zoom this out so that it is easy for you to understand. Yes. So here we are having the CRR. Inside this, we are having example.class. So again, I'm telling you. Okay. Let me go to the C drive again. If you want to go to any C drive, just place it like C and then a colon, then you will go there. So if you want to go for where the location of the file will be, you need to go there first. So the file is available inside an F directory. So there I went over there and then I used Java C -d, and then where you need to create the class file, don't forget to put a colon over here, throws error. Okay. And then name of the class. Okay. If you want to compile that, then go to the just cd space the name of CRR, just like this. So now here inside CRR, we are having a class file. I want to run this Java example. Sorry, one second. Dot Java. It is throwing error. Why? Inside a CRR. Oh, sorry. So we need to go back slash and then Java, the name of the directory dot the name of the file. Okay. Yep. See this one. So how to access this? One second. So here inside what we did, just remember everything and practice at your home. Okay. So see this one. First of all, if you want to access like this, access in this way. So if you are familiar with tool, if you are interested in tool, then you won't get you won't get this much interest in these tools like this. This is a very big task to do. So each and every people will go for the tool. This is the reason. Okay. So here, excuse me. So here, first of all, we need to create a file. There you need to mention the package. So what is the name of the package? We mentioned the CRR. So the name of the package, we mentioned the CRR over there. After that, we need to, one second, create the file over there by using in the name of the class example. I just created that. So after the at the time of a compilation, we need to use a keyword over here, but we need to know that where this file is available. So inside F, it is available, right? So inside F drive, it is available. So we need to go to that particular location. So this in this location, example.java is available. So go there and use a keyword Java C, and there is a -d, and where you are going to push that a class file. So inside an F directory, we are going to push that a class file like this, and there should be a colon and the name of the class .java. So when we compile like this, inside an F drive, inside a package CRR, this class file will be appeared over there. Okay. to run this program, how you're going to do that? So just by accessing, by using this name, crr.example, like this. By using a dot operator, you're going to access a class file inside that directory. Okay. So there are some more ways to access this one. So now itself, we are going to use this one inside another program. So how you are going to use that? Let me share you a slide. Yeah, already set this one. Go to the command prompt, type Java, your package.class name. Yeah, we already did that. How to access to running a package. And inside, you are going to check it out, importing a package into another class or a program. Like your source code, you are going to use this package. Already we did that. So what we did that, example class, which is available inside CRR folder. So inside that folder, we are having example class. So we are going to import that file inside our program. Right now, I'm going to do that. How you are going to do that? Use import initially, and there is a package name. Or is there any sub packages are available, like CRR consisting of what they will do, com.crr dot like a unit 4 or a unit 5, like that. So there is a sub packages available or not. You need to know that first of all. So inside a main package, we are having sub packages, and inside that we are having the class files. So like this, we are going to access it. We are going to use it inside. Right now, I'm going to do that. Okay, just go to so here itself, I'm going to create, this is the file which is available inside this package. So now I'm going to take a new one. Just I want to copy this. I don't want to paste it. Just paste it over here. And here I'm going to take the name of as a sun. So the name of the class is a sun. Okay, this is not a package. Okay, I'm going to create test method over here, and then inside a test method, there should be a return type. Okay, inside this, I'm having this one. Here inside that, why am I doing like this? I need to place this inside this one. So I'm going to access this by using this import statement. By using the import statement of crr.example, I'm going to access this. Okay. So because there is a return type, you need to return the value, like the return of 5. Okay. So everything is good. Am I good? Am I good? Yeah. Here I want to tell you one thing. So there is also, they mentioned like access control inside of packages. Why they mention? Because if you didn't mention the public and here also public, you can't even access that. Okay. So here, just 1 second. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah, okay. So here there is, I mean, in our syllabus, we are having access controls. So what is access control? How many access controls we are having? 4. One is public, private, and protected. Another one is a default. We didn't mention anything over here. It will be like a default. So already we discussed that. So how you are going to access control, how you are going to use access control inside this packages is very important. If you mention a private over here like this, you can't even access this one. In the last class, we already suffered a lot to get this one. So there was an error. We are unable to retrieve the data. So instead of this also, if you didn't mention it as a public also, default also not allowed. Default also not allowed like this. I'm going to show you that error also. Just wait a minute. I want to save this one and I need to run this because I changed this so that we need to compile it again. Okay, I'm going to the command prompt. So inside a command prompt, share. Yeah, so this is the one. So we already changed that. So that's why we need to again compile it, or else the previous class file will be available over there. Okay, just enter. So it has been compiled. Now it has been compiled, and inside the package, this class file has been created. Okay, now I'm going for the next program. So there I need to use that. So like this. This is the sun, and inside the system.out.println, I'm going to call upon what is the name? CRR dot name is like example. Okay. So already said I didn't mention a public over there. So I need to save this one, right? Just import what we said. What is the common thing? Import what is the name of it? CRR dot example, and then there should be a semicolon. So this is how you are going to access it. So how you are going to import it? So it is simple like include statement in a C language. Include statement inside a C language. So there we are using that. So I again I'm telling you. So what is the main, because of Java's performance is more why. So here it goes there and get it out only the class file. There it will be executed. But in the sense of a C language, each and every libraries will be taken to the source code, and here it will be compiled, and then it will use the result over here. But in the sense of a Java language, it goes there, it will be used there, and it will get only the result. Only the result will be retrieved over here. So the performance of a Java is more compared with the C language in the sense of include and import. That is the main difference in between import statement and include statement. In the previous sessions, I already said that. Remember this one. Okay. So here, I'm calling, I'm printing the value. What is inside this? So here, we didn't mention any public. So here in the sense, this is a default access specifier. Okay. And this is also a default access specifier. Just I need to save this program, and then I will run it for you. Okay. Inside an app drive, I'm going to save this. So okay, name as a sun.java. Yeah. So I need to run this program. How we are going to run this program manually? We need to go to the command prompt. Okay, so here Java, see how you are going to run the program directly. So name is sun.java. See this one, what it has happened? Example is not public in CRR. This is what I'm saying. This is about the access specifiers. So you need to mention the class name as public. The default access specifier, even see this one. I want to show you the folder itself directly. Where is the folder? See, yeah, sun is over here, and inside a CRR we are having a class file. Even I mean the beside package also within the same directory package is also not allowed for the default sense. Remember this one again. I'm telling you here inside this same F drive we are having sun.java, and besides we are having a CRR folder. Inside this we are having class file. We are going to access this. Even this also not allowed to access this because we didn't mention a public in the sense of a class. Before the class we didn't mention any public over here. See this one. So it should be like a public. Okay, I mentioned this as a public. So I didn't mention this as a public. Now we'll check this one, whether it will work or not. Okay, save this. And again, we need to go to the command prompt. So just this is the way actually. Okay, again it is showing error. Why? CRR, I didn't find the symbol. Why it is not finding any symbol? Did I mention any wrong words here? So manual ways happens in this way. Okay, now I'm going to run it again. And go for sun.java. System.out.println. Spelling is correct, right? cr.test. Yeah, I started the recording. Just wait a second. So need to check it out. Why it is showing error again and again? Again, I'm telling you, just go through what I'm saying. So what is the problem? I think you got the point. So I'm accessing this test method by using the folder name. So if it is like a tool directory, it will say like this is a folder name or a directory. So, but you need to access the method by using the name of the class, because inside an example, we are having a test method. Again, I'm telling you, inside an example, we are having a test method. So this is like, yeah, this is also good. You can easily find out this such type of errors. So now you came to know that, right? So CRR is a folder or a package. Inside that package, we are having example class. Inside that class, we are having a test method, right? So that's why it is mentioned like this. We can't find the symbol, can't find the symbol like this. Okay, so let me run this program. So actually the compilation has been done, and then how you are going to run this program, son? So enough. So file has been written. So here inside a method, just did I share the screen? Sorry. So sorry. See this one. Okay. So inside this, we are having this CRR is a package name. So it is not possible. This is not a class. This is a method which is available inside an example. So inside an example, we are having this method. How you are going to access the methods? By using the class name, right? So here I'm doing like crr.test. That's why it is throwing an error 2 times 10 minutes. Okay. It's okay. Now you came to know about this error also. Please remember this one. So symbol is like a variable CRR and location is like a class sun. So this is how we need to find it out. So this is the issues with the manual running the program and compiling. Okay. So after compilation, we got, I mean, after running the program, we got 5. Why we got a 5? Because inside a test method, let me show that. Yeah. So inside a test method, we are having a 5 over here. When I call this method by using the name of the class, we should not call by this package. We should call with the name of the class. Okay. So when I return the value 5, it will be printed. Okay. Just I want to remove the public and then I want to check it out. I want to remove the static also. So I want to show you that error also. Just wait a second. Go to the command prompt. Did I save it? Yeah, I saved it. Again, I'm running it. Okay. So I'm using it inside a sun.java and then press enter. So now it is showing correctly. See this one. The test is not public. So access controls, what are all the things allowed? Default is not allowed. So we need to check the protected also over here. Okay. So public has been done. Private is, don't think about that. Private is not possible anymore. Okay. Don't you think about a private. So public also, a public is allowed, default not allowed. So default access control is not allowed. Now we are going to check with the protected one. So where is the protected one? Where is the program? So here I'm going to use protected. Okay, I think I spelled it correct. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is correct only. Okay, I'm going to save this and I'm going to run this program again to create a class file. Okay, example.java -d. Yeah, it is correct. So now I'm going to use it inside sun.java. Let me run this. See this one. So protected is also not allowed. Even it is beside that. Even it is beside that. Even it is inside the same package also. Sorry, not a same package. Inside the same directory. It is not possible. So till now what we learned, private is not allowed, protected is not allowed, and default is not allowed. So with these three access specifiers are not allowed to retrieve the data from other directory. From other directory, it is not possible. This is all about the access controls inside a package. So if you want to access any method inside another package, what you need to use, it should be like a public only. It should be like a public only. Okay, remember that one. If you want to give, okay, what are all the things that you will do inside a package that no one is going to see that, because there is no interface, there is no need to implement somewhere else, right? So there is no need to bother about for the security and the privacy. So if you want to access any library and allow the other people to use your library or a jar files, you need to mention public. You need to mention public. Okay. See this one, it should be a public. So protected is not allowed, private is not allowed, and default also not allowed. So this is what about the package access controls. Okay. Okay, now we are going well, I think. Yep. So there is one more thing available. Actually, I need to cut it out right now. So okay. So let me go for that and let you know that one. So there is one more concept is like a path and a class path. So if I start this one, I think you will get confused. Okay. So because now itself, I just recorded this session. I'm going to put it inside YouTube. So there, go there and check it out. What are all the errors occurred at the time of usage? So creating a package about the access controls and all. So this is about the class path and the path, how you're going to access inside some different paths and all. So here itself, we got somewhat a small confusion, but if you understand, then it is good. But you need to find out the errors and all. Okay. Till now, what the errors we got? If you didn't mention any public over there, instead of, if you didn't mention any access control other than a public, you can't access a package. And how you are going to create a package basis on that. So basis on that, we are going to check if particular file is available inside a folder or not. Okay. How you are going to do that? Just I'm recalling it. So if I start this one, then you will get confused somewhat. That's why I am not mentioning this. In the tomorrow's class, we will discuss this one. After this, we are going for the enumeration and the math class also. The math class is not a simple thing. There are so many methods available inside a math class, which is available inside an util package. Okay. So how you're going to dealing with this is somewhat different compared with other things. So because this is completely based on a manual running the program. So if you did any mistake at the command prompt, it won't show you the proper order. Okay. It won't show you the correct error. Sometimes it will show, sometimes it doesn't. So basis on that, we need to find out the error. So only in the sense of a packages only we are going to run the program manually. So I'm not going to use this again. Okay, inside an applet, if you are going to write more programs inside a command, inside a notepad, and we are going to run it in command prompt, so the errors will take more time to rectify it. So that's why the tools are a good thing to understanding point of view. Okay, so I think this is okay for today's session. Tomorrow we are going to discuss somewhat different things. So we are changing the path of the directory. Again, I'm telling you. So inside an F folder, we are going to, inside what we took as an example, inside an F directory, we created a package. We created a class file first. We saved a class file first. And after compiling that, it created a folder over there. So inside this, what we are going to tell in this stage, don't save over there, go some other location by using the class path. So this is all about the path and the class path. We'll get some examples on that one also. Okay. Okay, the time has been done. Okay, you may leave the class. I think you got what are all the things today in the today's class. Please practice this one. Even myself somewhat I will get confused. Even everyone will get confused. Okay, so please practice it. I'm going to push now inside the YouTube. There you will get this video. Okay, check it out. Thank you. Have a nice day. You may leave the class.